Hey everybody, Carl from Abt. We're here at CES 2018 and we're in the Roli booth. And if you have any interest in music at all, this is going to be a product that you want to check out. These things are just incredible. I'm going to have Ruben here talk to you about it and let you know what we're looking at. What do we got?
Absolutely. So what you're looking at right here is blocks. This is a product family that allows you to create and shape music in entirely new ways, right? So the first thing that you can notice about it is that it's this modular system. It's made of all these little pieces that connect together wirelessly, really seamless, easy to get into, but then also really powerful, right? So part of this whole product journey is that you can start out, you can be someone who has never played music before, doesn't know anything about the process, and grow all the way to a full professional using the same products, right? They can connect with mobile apps. We have both a beginner app over here called Roli Play, which really walks you through. It's kind of the tutorial ABCs of blocks. And then you can move on to the Noise app, and inside of Noise we have, a library of amazing expressive sounds. We're working with featured artists who release their own sound packs, such as, RZA. We've got a Wu-Tang sound pack, Grimes, Steve Aoki, kind of anything you can imagine, right? We have also studio packs that are based on specific songs, right? So let's say you're someone who's trying to get into learning music, and instead of always having to learn the basics, right, Beethoven, some classical music, you can actually start immediately with something that you're familiar with, right? You could play Happy by Pharrell, and you have access to all of the sounds that are used in that song. And you can create in really dynamic ways, because you could start out, you could be someone who has never maybe learned about finger drumming before, and you can just hold down squares, press them around, and create beats that way. Or you can move all the way to someone who's sophisticatedly layering every aspect of their song. And then, of course, these products can also grow with you even beyond the mobile environment. You can use these with professional music software. They integrate really seamlessly with programs like GarageBand, Logic, Ableton Live. Yeah, that's kind of the general rundown. And so there's two main products here that we're looking at. These are the two different playable surfaces, right? So we have the LightPad block and we have the Seaboard block. And they both use this multi-dimensional technology that allows you to shape sound through touch, right? So you can, let's see, connect these in here. Don't know how well you'll be able to hear it, but you can press into the surface. You can move left and right. You can move up and down. You can, all these things are going to affect the sound, right? And the LightPad block also will allow you to do the same thing. The difference being that the LightPad block is totally flexible and so can show you whatever you want, right? Instead of being static in one specific format. Let's see here. I'll actually just use the LightPad. Be a little bit easier. Sorry, let's get sound going on. Right, so I can use it to play drums if I want. Right, and I can also use these gestures to control my drums, right, which is a totally new approach. Right. But now I can use the exact same product and it looks completely different and can control completely different sounds, right? Now what I'm looking at is a grid of notes that are actually showing me the notes of a scale, which is really exciting because, instead of having to memorize and learn all these different scales when you're a kid, right, and remember, okay, it's this note and then skip that one and then it's this note, here you can just have them laid out for you, right? So if I play every note, it's just like playing every note in a piano. But if I just play the notes that are lit up, I can play in any scale that I choose, right? And I instantly have access to all of these, different things, whether or not I actually have learned music or music theory before. Right, that's a blues scale, and now I, automatically know how to play in that way. And you can see that this really powerful surface allows me to, do things and control, for example, this cello sound in a really realistic way, right? Right, or this saxophone sound. Right, and this is really impossible with any other music products right now. And so it's really exciting that this one same device can grow with you from, and I'll show this to you in a minute, how you can create a song quickly, not know anything, just messing around basically, almost as if it was a game, right? Sure. And then grow all the way to this is the same product that these artists are using on stage and in the studio.
All right, guys, so that's an example of what this stuff can do with somebody that has a little more training than I do, but it doesn't take that long to learn how to use this stuff, and we are going to be carrying it at Abt, so make sure you check it out. Come by the store. We're going to have displays set up sometime in the coming months, and it's really incredible, all this stuff from Roli. Guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to see updates every time we upload new content here from CES 2018.